Hello, welcome to another edition of Tech Talk. Today I'm just going to go back to one of my earlier themes, which was surround sound from headphones. I've been, looking into this for a while, and as people who've seen my blog may know, I have various kinds of headphones. I actually have 4 pairs, and they all have different qualities. Now people think, well, that's crazy, you've got 4 pairs of headphones, what do you need that for? Well, 2 of them are portable ones. One of them is a very kind of cheap pair. Not bad, actually, quite good one. Sharp MD33s. They're very, reasonably priced. Very deep bass, and kind of clear, but not very detailed compared to like my higher end portable headphones, which are some other ones by Audio-Technica that have really nice, warm, balanced sound with a lot of detail and very musical feeling to them. So those are the ones I usually use. Then I have my AKG K240S's. These are a pair that are used in studios actually for recording, so they're pretty clear and they have a lot of bass on them, which is what I like about them for games and movies. Then I have my best pair by far, which are the Sennheisers, which are the 595s, HD 595s, and they just have a beautiful sound. They're open headphones. They do have quite a lot of bass, and they're a bit faster, a more immediate sound than a lot of other Sennheisers. But I let Yuko was using them the other day, listen to some music, and she thought, wow, this is so beautiful. It's so detailed. It's like hearing live music through them. I just can't get over them. Well, what I was getting back to what I was talking about with the surround sound is it really depends when you're using the JVC unit I was talking about. It really depends on how you connect it to headphones. I was just using it with my 595s, so it sounded very, very clear and crisp, but like I said, it lacked impact. It lacked, they're called gravitas, the feeling of an important moment in a movie happening, being shocked, being moved, sinister, deep bass sounds that you'll hear. Things like this were kind of lacking, and there was a kind of light, airy feel to the whole thing. Sennheisers are often accused by people who aren't quite into them of being too polite. In other words, they have this very beautiful sound, but they don't they're not like in your face. They're not like, come on, look at this, don't ignore it, And for movies, a lot of movies are like that. A lot of movies are, intending to shake you awake, to entertain you by jolting you, by surprising you. And I was feeling a little let down by the experience, although it's quite beautiful. Now I've tried it with my AKG 240s, and they automatically have a lot more bass. Some people say the bass is a little boomy on them. I tend to disagree. I think if you use them right, if you amplify them right, it has a nice, very well defined bass, and the presence of the bass, really gives a very solid feel to proceedings. Now I was using everything before just directly to the JVC, which isn't quite powerful enough for these kinds of headphones, maybe for little headphones. So what I did is I got my headphone amplifier, which is called a Dr. Head headphone hi-fi amplifier, plugged that into the JVC, plugged my headphones into that, and then you have a big wide sound with some very deep bass, especially with the AKGs. And now I feel I'm getting a great movie sonic experience. I watched Tokyo Rush 3, I believe that's the title of it, and Tokyo Drift 3 maybe, and it was a great experience, a real cinematic experience. I mean, right through it I was moved, I was carried along, watching it on the TV and having this sound with the headphone amplifier. It makes it more expansive, a warmer, a fuller sound, and with the AKGs it had quite a strong bass, so you did feel the solidity of everything. Actually, it did sound very much like speakers, like really good speakers, so I was very happy with it. Now, I don't know how good it will be when we have the SVS out. The one I told you about, the creator of DTS has made his SVS, his smooth surround sound, which will be measuring your inner ear, how your ear actually hears sounds from speakers, and will track your head as you move your head. The sound will appear to stay constant by compensating for where your head is. I don't know how good that will sound. I assume that will be even better. But right in the here and now, with some good headphones, and if you have good headphones, you'll probably need a headphone amplifier, all connected to this JVC unit, giving you the Dolby surround sound. You've got Audio Nirvana. Music-wise, Dolby Pro Logic is good for. I've discovered it's good for music that was either live or is meant to be very wide and expansive. Classical music was great. Live music is great. Other music, it loses the sharpness of it. It dilutes it by artificially, imposing this wide sound stage that was never there when it was recorded. So it's again a bit like when the movies, when it was too light, you get something too airy. It's not punchy enough. It's not intimate enough. In this case, it's not quite intimate enough to hear nice, small band like feeling like they're near you, feeling like the music's really like speaking to you rather than an event that's taking place that you're witnessing. So the Dolby Pro Logic 2, I think it really depends on the type of music. On the whole, I don't think it's that great with music actually. I think stereo is fine, and it's just it's beautiful actually with that slightly amplifies the headphones, and that to the main headphone amplifier gives you a good effect. So basically, yeah, we can now have great surround from headphones, and if you're lucky enough to have a receiver with Dolby Headphone, you could connect that. You could connect your headphone amplifier to the receiver, connect your headphones, and you could have a great experience just with that. And I'm sure there's loads of people doing that. So anyway, that's just my update on how I've found a better way to use my headphone surround sound amplifier, and I'm looking forward to the SVS coming out and being available and giving that a try. And for now, we've got Dolby Headphone, which is just fantastic. So, thanks for joining me for this episode of Tech Talk, and have a good day. Enjoy your technology. Goodbye.